Hey! This is going to be the start of a new series on my channel called Rants. This one is books into movies. What bothers me about books being turned into movies is that they miss out so much information that people who haven't read the book won't get anything really, apart from stuff that is kind of, you don't need to know the backstory of it. But I recently went to see The Fault in Our Stars, or not recently, about a month ago I think, and I didn't like it really. I mean, it was okay, but I thought that they missed out so much stuff that it was a jumbled mess, and I really had high expectations of it because it's such a good book, and they just messed it up completely. So there's this part in there where the character wants to get rid of her swing set, but they missed that out, and it went from one scene, the swing set being there, to the next scene that it was just gone with no explanation. And they missed out so much detail, and I really don't think that if you're going to turn a book into a movie that you should miss out so much important detail, because the book is perfect as it is, and any less information just makes it worse. The more you take out, the worse it gets. I know the Hunger Games series has been, was books first, and it wasn't too bad. It wasn't as bad as The Fault in Our Stars, but after I watched the films first and then the books, and it made so much more sense when I'd read the book, because they left out key facts and key information from the films, in the films, I think. They did it for Harry Potter too, but because they had such long movies and so many of them, I think it kind of made up for it. And I don't know why you would shorten a film down to make it shorter, and in doing so taking out information, because you've got to compromise. I don't think people would mind an extra half an hour on the film just so that they know exactly what's going on the whole time. It makes sense. And if you can't condense it down enough, then don't make it, because I, as a film and book lover, would just rather not have the film than one that has been shredded apart and bits taken out of it. Graphic images in my head right now of bodies being ripped apart. On this subject, I also think that the writer of the book should have a say in the film. That makes sense to me, and I don't know why they wouldn't. They made this book, it's probably created from their imagination, and they know everything there is to know about the characters, the settings, the plot and the themes and everything like that. So they're like professional people on the book, so they should have some say in what happens, what is left out, what isn't important. Why can't they just mention things as well, instead of just taking out stuff and not mentioning it at all? They should have some sort of indication as to what happened, because otherwise you're just clueless. Anyway, that concludes my rant about books being turned into movies and stuff being left out. I hope that producers and directors and writers all get together and decide not to do that as much anymore, because it's really annoying, and I didn't even cry at The Fault in Our Stars. Anyway, I'll see you soon. Bye! By the way, if you're thinking, oh my gosh, her hair looks terrible, that's because it does, because last night I went into the sea and my hair got wet obviously, and it's like salty water, and I came back and it was quite late, and because I live around a lot of people and they're quite old, I can't really have a shower, but I had a shower anyway and only rinsed my hair with water, so it's kind of bleh. but don't worry, I'm going to have a shower in a minute. Don't worry.